A lot of people think they already know everything about cats, until they find out that a single female cat can have kittens from different fathers in the same litter, that some go into heat before they're even 5 months old, and that those famous calico cats are almost never male. But that's just the beginning. Behind the calm and mysterious attitude of female cats, there are behaviors, instincts, and genetic secrets that honestly sound unbelievable. And fact number 5 is so shocking that after hearing it, you'll probably never look at your cat the same way again. 1. One litter can have kittens from different fathers. It sounds impossible, but it actually happens way more often than most people think. During her fertile period, a female cat can mate with more than one male in a short amount of time. And the result is wild. Kittens from the same litter can have completely different fathers. This phenomenon is called superfecundation. That's why some kittens in the same litter can have different colors, sizes, and even personalities. The craziest part is that just by looking at the litter, you'd almost never notice. Female cats are way more complex and fascinating than they seem. 2. Female cats can get pregnant at just 4 months old. Most people look at a 4-month-old cat and still see a kitten. But the truth is that some female cats can go into their first heat at that age. And that means they can already get pregnant way earlier than most cat owners realize. That's one of the biggest reasons unexpected litters happen so often, especially when the cat has access to the outdoors or lives around unneutered males. Besides the health risks of an early pregnancy, it can also affect the cat's own development since she's still growing herself. That's why awareness and prevention make such a huge difference. Before we continue, if you love cats, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to join our community of cat lovers. 3. Those famous calico cats are almost always female. Those cats with black, orange, and white patches don't stand out just because they're beautiful. There's actually a very rare genetic reason behind those colors. The combination needed to create that pattern is linked to female chromosomes, which is why almost all calico and tortoiseshell cats are female. And when a male cat is born with those colors, it's considered extremely rare. The coolest part is that no two are ever the same. Every pattern is unique, like a feline fingerprint. It's literally a piece of art created by nature's genetics. 4. Some female cats have had as many as 19 kittens at once. It sounds made up, but there was actually a female cat that gave birth to 19 kittens in a single litter. Even though this is incredibly rare, it shows just how intense a cat's reproductive ability can be. Now imagine the challenge: feeding, protecting, and taking care of that many kittens all at the same time. Every kitten needs attention, milk, and space to grow healthy. And that also takes a huge toll on the mother's body. The bigger the litter, the harder it is on the cat physically. That's exactly why cat breeding should always happen responsibly and with proper care. 5. A lot of female cats prefer using their right paw. Just like humans can be right-handed or left-handed, cats can also have a dominant paw. And studies show that many female cats tend to use their right paw more during everyday activities. They might use that paw first to touch objects, climb onto things, or grab toys. It sounds like a tiny detail, but it actually reveals how complex the feline brain really is. And here's something fun. Watch your cat over the next few days. You might notice she always starts movements with the same paw, and you somehow never realized it before. 6. A female cat in heat has one of the strangest behaviors in the feline world. Anyone who's ever lived with a cat in heat knows how dramatically their behavior changes. Some become super affectionate, others get really restless, and many start meowing nonstop, especially in the middle of the night. But all of this happens for one very specific biological reason. The cat's body is trying to attract a mate. And the craziest part is that this cycle can happen multiple times throughout the year. For a lot of people, being in heat just seems like weird cat behavior. But in reality, It's one of the strongest and most complex natural instincts domestic cats have. 7. Unspayed female cats usually live shorter lives. A lot of people think spaying a cat is only about preventing kittens, but the benefits go way beyond that. Unspayed female cats have a higher risk of developing serious reproductive diseases, including uterine infections and certain types of cancer. On top of that, constantly going through heat cycles and possible pregnancies puts a lot of stress on their bodies over time. Studies show that spayed female cats can live significantly longer. And most importantly, they also tend to live calmer and healthier lives. That's why talking to a veterinarian about spaying can be one of the most important decisions you make for your cat's well-being. 8. A mother cat's instincts are way more impressive than they seem. Besides being amazing hunters, female cats also have incredibly strong maternal instincts. In the wild, a mother cat doesn't just protect her kittens, she also teaches them essential survival skills. Many moms start bringing small prey for the kittens to watch and learn how to hunt. And what's really incredible is how quickly they notice when a kitten is in danger or too far away from the nest. That constant care shows that a cat's behavior goes far beyond simple affection. There's an amazing balance of protection, teaching, and survival instincts passed down directly from their wild feline ancestors. 9. Female cats usually take longer to get adopted. Sadly, a lot of female cats spend more time waiting for a home than male cats do. That happens because some people are afraid of dealing with heat cycles, possible pregnancies, or they believe the myth that male cats are more affectionate. But in reality, a female cat can be just as loving, loyal, and cuddly as any other cat. And many of them form incredibly strong bonds with their humans. The saddest part is that this unfair bias causes so many female cats to grow up in shelters without ever getting a real chance. Adopting a female cat isn't just gaining an amazing companion. It can literally change her entire life forever. 10. Female cats usually live longer than male cats. Studies and observations show that female cats often have a longer life expectancy than males, and there are several reasons for that. Male cats tend to get into more territorial fights, aggressive behavior, and risky situations, especially if they aren't neutered. Female cats, on the other hand, are usually more cautious and less aggressive. That lowers their chances of serious injuries and diseases spread through fights. But of course, a cat's lifespan also depends on basic care like proper nutrition, a safe environment, and regular vet visits. With the right care, many female cats live long, healthy lives with great quality of life. Now I want to know, which one of these facts surprised you the most? And does your cat have any weird or funny habit that only she does? Tell me down in the comments. And before you go, check out our latest video to keep discovering more amazing facts about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the comments and in the next video.